Hello everyone, friends. Today we're looking at the broker pocket option, and I'll show you how I trade on this platform. I'm trying to make a profit. Most of the time it works out, though not always, of course. But let's see what happens this time. Today we're trading on a clean chart. We'll be trading from support and resistance levels with a 5-minute expiration time, and I'll be investing $20 in each trade. The first trade is the British pound against the Australian dollar. We have a local maximum. The price has hit a certain level and I am waiting for a reversal at this price. So I'm opening a trade for a decrease. Alright, let's see what happens next. For now, I'm using a 3-minute chart on the trading platform, so it's easier to see what's happening in the market. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, I'm opening a trade for an increase. Here, in this particular situation, we have both a support and resistance zone, and an uptrend has already started. The price has broken through these important levels. It returned to this zone to consolidate, and I expect the price to go even higher, breaking the current local maximum. At least that's my logic. Swiss pound yen will probably open a trade for an increase. We also have a support and resistance zone here. Previously, this zone pushed the price down. After the breakout, the zone became support and now pushes the price up. So, logically, it makes sense to open a trade upwards. So the Euro-British pound has shot up somewhere. Let's look at the bigger picture. Well, on the 30-minute chart, there is a zone. Yes, let's take a risk and see what happens. Honestly, I don't know how this trade will close. A 30-minute chart is actually too much for 5-minute trades. There's no guarantee the price will reverse at this exact moment. So ideally, it would probably be better to open a trade for about an hour to an hour and a half here. I'll open a trade for 5 minutes and see what comes of it. Let's say we're taking a risk here, relying on my experience. Alright, we won't go any lower. The payout percentages down there are just scary. Euro, dollar, we can try to open a trade there. There's a support zone, but it's the only one and it's quite wide. The wider the zone, the harder it gets, of course. It's hard to guess exactly where the price will reverse. So we've opened the trade right at the very edge of this zone, but I hope that'll be enough. We'll see in any case. And yes, basically we can also open a position here and the Euro-Canadian dollar as well for an upward move. We have a support zone here, and in this case there are just 2 false breakouts, so we're opening a buy position at a good spot. That should probably be enough. Let's see how the price moves and what we can get out of all this. British pound, Australian dollar, confident entry point. We entered almost at the very top. The price is falling, and in a minute the trade will close in profit. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, so far it's unclear. The price is near the entry point. Swiss franc, yen, the price is rising. Euro, British pound, the price is also rising steadily. We entered as well, and so far the price hasn't even gone into the negative once. Euro, dollar, well, it's still too early to say anything here, but you can see that, first of all, not much time has passed yet, and secondly, the price is jumping up and down. We still have a chance, and the Euro-Canadian dollar also still looks like a solid entry point. So, it seems the Canadian franc will probably let us down after all. Let's check again. I'll open the 5-minute chart, and probably an additional trade will be opened here. It's still in the zone, in the support zone. The first trade, I don't know, it's not certain that it will close in profit. Of course, anything is possible, but I wouldn't count on it. Meanwhile, our British pound Australian dollar trade is closing in profit. We've already made our profit from this trade. Yes, we've already made it here. The Canadian dollar Swiss franc continues to fall, which is bad for me. The euro dollar is still in the red for now, but I hope that at least one of these 2 trades won't close at a loss, and at least one will close in profit. Well, yes, here it's a loss, just a little bit short. If the upward movement had continued, everything would have been fine for me. The Swiss pound, and here there are 17 seconds left, looks confident. The background is confident enough, the price has moved quite far up, and I'm completely satisfied with that. Yes, the trade closes in profit. Euro, British pound. Here too, I think there are no surprises. Half a minute left. And yes, here the price is moving up very nicely. But for some reason, the euro dollar doesn't want to move in the right direction. Euro Canadian is still more or less okay for now, but the Canadian franc keeps falling. There are still 3 minutes left here, so I'm not too worried yet. Of course, it's not the most pleasant situation, but unfortunately, trading without losing trades just doesn't happen. Something closed in profit. The next trade in a minute is euro dollar. Euro dollar. So, what do we have on the 5-minute chart? we have a local minimum. I'll duplicate the trade. And this will probably be the last trade of this trading session. I think that should be more than enough. Alright, 25 seconds until close. The price is holding steady, but look, there's a chance, but I don't know, it's really just luck at this point. We need another upward impulse just like that. But I think it won't be enough. There just isn't enough time, honestly. Yeah, the trade ends up closing in the red after all. Alright, there's nothing I can do about it. Euro channel, we have half a minute left. Everything was going well here up to a certain point. Yeah, actually, it's not bad right now either. Yeah, we've got a 10-point difference, 15 seconds until the trade closes. Everything seems fine. As long as there aren't any sharp price drops, the trade will close in profit. So far, everything is great. Yeah, that's right. So far, only 2 trades have closed at a loss. Canadian franc is at our entry point, but the euro dollar has dropped for now. I'll speed up the video a bit for you. For now, look, there's really nothing much going on here. We'll wait for the close. The trade closed in profit. Everything is great for us. And there's still the trade on the euro dollar left. It's still unclear here for now. The price is near the entry point. I hope it will go up after all. Basically, everything is pointing in that direction. Local price minimum. And I'm still expecting a price reversal here. I'm really waiting for it. Another question, will the price manage to come back in a minute and 40 seconds? Or won't it make it? Most likely there will be a reversal. It's unlikely there will be a breakout right now of the local minimum, although of course anything can happen, but we'll see. The trade is closing, and it's still unclear how it will close. Still, it looks like a profit. It was likely there would be a pullback, but still, a profit. A very good trading session. Only a couple of trades closed at a loss. Everything else closed in profit. Seems like a good result. Trading was fairly easy. The market is behaving predictably. Well, that's all from me, friends. You'll find links to educational materials in the description, in case anyone is interested in this kind of trading. I'm not encouraging anyone to just copy exactly what I do. It's all individual. Some people like this style of trading, others don't. But if you want to develop in trading in any way, then of course, be sure to check it out, read and watch. Everything is free, everything is open access. Thank you all very much for watching this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're interested in videos like this. And of course, leave a like, write comments, good luck with your trading, and goodbye to everyone.